canned goods or a couple of water bottles of equal size and weight. This is a traditional yoga strap if you don't have one of these. It could be substituted with a scarf or a dog leash, a belt, a bathrobe tie, anything like that. And then last but not least, if you happen to have hand weights, either a set of 1-pounders like these or a set of 2-pounders, nothing heavier than 2 pounds, please. And of course, have some water nearby or tea, whatever it is, so that you can hydrate as we go. So let's just start. Let's start standing. You can be near the chair. You could be near a wall for help with balance if you need help with balance. So do what you think is best for your body this morning. Let's start with the feet about shoulder distance apart. The toes can point out about 10 degrees. And let's just start by circling some hips. Now you can adjust the feet for the width so it makes you feel stable. So whatever works, let that be your guide, your ruling. So it's inhaling forward, exhaling, squeezing navel to spine as you circle the back. And you're taking those deep, full breaths, those LSD breaths, long, slow, and deep. And you're incorporating that into the movement. Let's do 4 more in this direction. 2 more. And last one, coming back to center. Let's go the other direction now. Now, this other direction might feel the same. It may not. You're just noticing, no judgment, just observing what information the body is sending back to you for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to center, back to neutral. Going to roll some shoulders. So you're making circles in the air with your shoulders. And opening the chest as you roll those arms back. The shoulder blades roll down the back of the body. Big full breaths. Let's circle the other direction now. Still standing tall, crown of head lining up with tailbone. The pelvis is tucked under. Imagine you have have a tail, that'd be your third leg. And that would be right there where that tailbone grounds down into the earth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Arms come to the side of the body. Knees are soft. Inhale, lift up. Stretch the fingers to the sky. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, bend the knees. Now, if you need to modify, modify. I have a shoulder injury, so I'm modifying here on this side. Modify. You could do something else, or you could skip it. One more deep, full breath, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the arms back up to the sky, keeping the chest square to the front of your space. See if you can climb an invisible rope. Stretching away. Getting a nice tug to the intercostal muscles, attaching to the side ribs. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. And then slowly floating the arms down. Hands can come to hip crease or waist. My feet are about shoulder distance apart. The toes point forward. The feet are going to stay flat for this part. So you're just bending the knees. They're tracking over the toes. Feet stay flat. So a nice stretch for the Achilles tendon. Straighten the legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. For 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down on 1. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6. Torso is upright. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then coming back up slowly, slowly. Now let's take the feet nice and wide. Toes pointing out 30 to 45 degrees. Maybe you want to have a block in front of you. Maybe you want to switch the chair around so the seat faces you. So you have something to place your hands on for some support. I'm going to grab a block. So legs are wide, knees always track over toes, repeating what we just did, except at a different angle. Inhale, knees track over toes, big squat. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. We'll do 4, 3, 2. Let's do 4 more after this part. Here we go. 4, 3, 2. Let's stay down on one little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then let's just stay down here. Let's draw the right shoulder in the direction of the left knee. You're looking over the left shoulder. Come back to center. Draw that left shoulder over to right knee. Looking over the right shoulder to the wall behind. So side to side, go as deep as you feel comfortable with. Let's do 8, 7. You could sit in a chair and do this as well. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back to center, legs are straight. Step the feet together or heel toe the feet together. Very nice. Let's focus some attention on the feet. You might want to be near your chair or a wall. Feet directly under the hips. So that's where that femur bone plugs into the pelvis. We're going to lift right heel, spread the 5 toes wide, place the heel down. Lift left heel, spread the toes wide, place it down. Lifting and placing. Lifting and placing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And now here, we're going to go forward and back. Let's see if you can keep the feet flat on the mat or the earth. And you're just shifting the weight forward. You're shifting that weight back. You're finding the center and the fulcrum of the foot, the arch of the foot. And then once you get the rhythm going with the feet, maybe you want to lift the heels in the back as you rock forward. And then lift the toes in the front as you rock back. Let's add some arms in here if that feels right. So the palms lift up to the sky. Palms face the ceiling as you float the arms back. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock forward onto the toes. Maybe grab onto your chair or your wall. Maybe you're doing it solo in the middle of the room. That'd be great. We're on our tippy toes here. Maybe one arm can come up. Maybe a second arm can come up. Focus on the spot that doesn't move directly in front of you, a drishti point. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms come down slowly. Heels float down slowly. Shake out the legs. Shake out the feet. And going back to that same position, feet directly under the hips, just lift the right heel and start circling the right ankle. Now it's the ankle initiating the movement here. The rest of the leg, the knee, the thigh, go along for the ride. Standing tall on that supporting left leg. Let's go the other direction. Strengthening the ankle and getting flexibility in the ankle. This will help with fall prevention, hopefully. And then bringing that down to stillness, shifting the weight over to the right leg. Now lifting the left heel, same idea. So it's the ankle joint initiating the movement. You're standing tall on the supporting right leg. This ankle might feel different than the other one. No judgment. Let's go ahead and circle the other direction. Big full breaths. Nice and easy. Very nice. And we're placing that foot down on the earth. Let's grab our chairs. And I'm going to take it so that I'm facing the back of the chair. So from here, the feet are directly under the hips, toes point forward. I won't mirror you for this. Let's start by taking that left foot back into a little lunge here. You're stretching the calf, the Achilles tendon, the ankle. We're going to lift the back left heel. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press it away. Lifting and pressing for 4, 3, 2, very nice. And then bringing that foot forward. Right foot comes back, both sets of toes still pointing forward. Make sure there's enough width between the two legs so you feel stable. You're lifting the back right heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Right foot meets the left. Shake out the legs. Let's extend the left leg long one more time behind. This time we're going to tilt over the seat of the chair. You're grasping the sides of the chair and you're floating that left leg parallel to the earth. You're going to touch your toe to the earth. Exhale as you lift the leg for 8, 7, or as many as you can manage. 6, 5, don't let the head dangle. 4, 3, 2, 1, refloat it. Flex the left foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, stretch the leg away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Float the leg, point the toe. Touch the toe down right on the mat. Lift the leg, touch down on the left for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now take that left foot, tuck it over onto the right side here. So the toes are on the earth. The left heel is lifted. Lift the left heel. Inhale. Exhale, press the heel into the mat. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press the heel to the mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Left foot meets the right. Let's go ahead and micro bend the knees. As you come to standing, just taking a pause between sides. Little micro bends with the knees here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Let's go back down. Over the seat of the chair, grabbing the sides of the seat of the chair. Let's extend the right leg back. The toe touches the mat. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you touch for 8. Leg lifts. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refloat the leg. Flex the right foot. Inhale, bend right knee. Exhale, straighten away for 4, 3, 2, 1. Repoint that foot. Tap down on the left. Lift the leg. Tap down on the right for 8, 7, 6. Lift the leg. 5. It's light and empty. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right foot, tuck it over on the left. The 5 toes are tucked, the right heel is lifted. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, press it into the earth for 8. Don't rush it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Very nice. And then right foot meets the left. Let's micro bend the knees one more time. And then slowly rise up. No rushing. You don't want to get dizzy. You don't want the head rush. And then bringing that to stillness, let's go ahead and take the chair facing into a normal way that you're going to be sitting in it. And so the feet are grounding into the earth. You're placing the bum on the chair, sitting more towards the front of the seat of the chair than collapsing into the back of the chair. All right. So let's just go ahead and have a prop handy if that feels right. Let's go ahead and take that right hand and we're going to take it to the outside of the left thigh. The left hand is going to scan the horizon with the fingertips as you twist to the left. So you're turning to the left. When you come to a sticking point, that back arm can grab the back part of the chair. So everything from the waist down is facing forward. Everything from the waist up is twisting to the left. So we'll slightly come out of it, but not completely. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's come out of it, slowly unwinding, maybe giving a little wiggle if that feels good. Left hand grabs the outside of the right thigh. Right hand grabs outside of left thigh. The right hand is going to scan the horizon with the fingertips. And you're twisting to the right now. When you come to your sticking point, the back arm can wind itself around the back of the chair. Everything from the waist down is pointing forward. Everything from the waist up is twisting to the right. Big full breaths here. So slightly release. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. Inhale, slightly release. Exhale, squeeze and turn. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to unwind slowly, slowly. Again, maybe little wiggles to shake out any tension that might have crept in there. Let's go ahead and take the legs wide now. And again, you're more forward on the seat of the chair as opposed to collapsing into the back of the chair. And I'm going to take a block and I'm going to place it right here in front of me. So that is just merely bringing that floor a little bit closer up to you if the hand doesn't get all the way to the mat. All right. So we're going to return to that same idea of the right shoulder migrating over to the left. Come back to center. Left shoulder migrating over to the right knee. Let's do a few of these, moving slowly from side to side. And then coming back over to the right side. We're just going to pause here, maybe rest the right forearm on right thigh. The left hand is pressing into the left thigh. The left thigh is pressing into the left hand. So we're in a seated wide leg twist, and you're looking over the right shoulder. At the same time, there's an isometric press going on the left. For 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly coming back up to center. Let's go ahead and migrate right shoulder over to left knee. Maybe resting left forearm on left thigh. Looking over left shoulder to the wall behind you is big squat, a seated squat. And then the right side, the right hand presses into right thigh. The right thigh presses into right hand. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center, but not sitting upright. Placing the left hand either on the mat or on a block. Inhale, exhale. Right arm comes up to the sky as high as it's willing to go. No forcing. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Top arm comes down. Right hand either on block or mat. Left arm up to sky, maybe. If it's too much for that top arm, Just rest it on the hip, twisting for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then that top arm comes down slowly, slowly. And you're going to rise up in the middle. Let's roll the shoulders open a few times. And let's keep the legs wide now. The hands can rest on the thighs, but it's not a death press. You're just placing them there. We're going to work on flexibility of the spine with this one. So we're going to exhale, leading with the chin. Exhale, going down. Inhale, tuck the chin as you roll up. So this is like a really whip-like action with the spine. We're hydrating the spine. We're keeping it flexible and supple. So it's inhale. No, it's exhale as you go down. Chin leads. Tuck the chin. Inhale as you go up. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you tuck the chin and come up. You're not forcing. You're just getting your optimum stretch here. Let's do 3 more. Exhale and inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. And then coming back to neutral. Now we're going to do the same thing the opposite way. So it's inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, imagine you're breaking the waves with the head. Inhale, tuck the chin. Exhale, break the waves. You can all be baby dolphins. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. So again, working on that flexible spine. You are as old as your spine is flexible. That's a little ditty that I've picked up along the way. So from here, again, the thighs are parallel, the feet are pointing forward. Let's take just the arms to the side of the chair, and we're just going to drop off to the right. So just noticing the weight of that arm, noticing the stretch on the left side of the body. And since we're here, let's go ahead and start circling the right wrist, spreading the fingers wide. And we're breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle the other way. Fingers are spread wide for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to center. Do your best to keep the chest square to the front of your space. We're now dropping off to the left. So here again, start circling that left wrist. Spread the fingers wide, stretching the tendons in the hand. We tend to forget about those tiny extremities, fingers and toes. Circle the other way with the wrist. And so now we're busy pumping blood and chi and lymph into those areas. And then coming back to center. So you're not torquing off to the right or the left as we drop off. So dropping off to the right, this time taking the left arm up over the head. I'm modifying because I'm injured on this side, but the arm goes directly by the ear. The fingertips reach to the side wall. You're grounding through that left sits bones on the chair for 4, 3, 2, 1. Top arm circles, little circles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circling other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Let's take it off to the side. Slowly drop the arm, resisting the gravity. Try not just to let it collapse. Little wiggles, little shakes. Now we're going to drop off to the left side. Top right arm comes over here. So that whole arm is right lying on the side of the head. It's not even resting there. It's just moving along the side of the head. Fingertips point to the side wall. You're grounding through the right sits bones on the chair so you don't flop over. We don't want that. And let's start circling that top arm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then circling back to neutral, dropping the arm down slowly side to side. Inhale, drop the arm on the right. Lift the left arm over the head. Bottom arm now is going to cross the midline. So you've got your left arm reaching to the right, your right arm reaching to the left. Big full breaths for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the arms the same. Just inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, return to the right side. Inhale, bend both elbows. Exhale, return to the other side. Let's do 2 more, just like that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Really big stretch for that left side of the body. Both arms windmill down. Come back to side of the body. Now we drop off to the left. Top right arm floats over the head. Bottom left arm floats over to the right. So the top arm presses to the left, the bottom arm presses to the right for 4, 3, 2, 1. And just inhale, bend the elbows. Exhale, press it away. Inhale, come to center, bending elbows. Exhale, press it away. Let's do 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Very nice. Coming back to center. Arms unwind. Coming back down by the side of the body. Roll the shoulders. Oh. Let's go ahead and take our hands, and the 4 fingers are glued together. The thumbs meet, so you have like little bird hands here. Let's place our little bird beaks right under the collarbone, the clavicle. We'll start on the right side. We're going to inhale with the elbow. Exhale, twist and turn. Inhale, right elbow. Exhale, twist and turn. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to neutral. Let's do the left side. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist and turn. Inhale forward. Exhale, twist and turn. We'll do 4, 3, 2, 1. And then coming back to center. Well, you can do 4 and 4. You can do alternating for 8. Inhale, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. And then back to center. Arms can unfold nice and slow. Let's go ahead and just take the arms out to the side. The palms can face the floor. You're going to slide the ribs to the right. Come back to center, slide the ribs to the left. This may not be a huge move. Everything else stays still except that rib cage, sliding from side to side. Breathing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to center. The arms are fixed now, so they're really not moving. It's only the torso tilting to the right. The rib cage moves. Back to center. Exhale left. Rib cage only moving. Arms are fixed for 8, 7. Human teeter-totter. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Ah, and then floating the arms down. Very nice. Ah. Again, rolling shoulders. If you have weights and would like to use them, wonderful. Grab your weights. If you don't have any, it's just a soft fist. And weights are optional. So let's go ahead and take the legs a little bit wider, just enough to insert your torso 30 to 40 well, 20 to 30 degrees. We've got your no weight or one weight in each hand. The palms face the midline. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up on one. Little pumps here with the arms for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower the arms, resisting the gravity. Slowly, slowly. Now the palms face the wall behind you. You're going to tilt even farther forward, perhaps in the seat of your chair. You're going to lift the arms higher than where your bum is, and you're going to start pumping those arms up to the sky. You're not going to let the head dangle. Crown of head still lines up with tailbone. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly again, resisting the gravity, coming on down, sitting upright, nice and slow. Let's go ahead and take the palms facing your screen or the wall in front of you. No weight or one weight in each hand. Inhale, exhale, comes up to the shoulder. Inhale, open the arms as it straightens for 8, 7, 6, 5. Let the muscles do the work. 4, not momentum. 3, 2, 1. And now halfway down, the forearms are parallel to the earth, little pumps with the palms facing the ceiling for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming to stillness, the forearms are still parallel to the earth. Exhale, inhale, exhale. The upper arm is glued to the ribs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Back to neutral. Arms are lowered. Now the palms face the wall behind you. We're going to lift both arms only to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly bringing it down. And one more time, the palms face the screen in front of you or the wall in front of you. Biceps only. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 8, 7. You could do this during commercial breaks. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then slowly unwind the arms, slowly, slowly resisting the gravity. Placing your weights off to one side. Here, you might want to have a strap handy if you've got one. If you don't have one, it's no worries, okay? You can just decide, and I'll give options as best I can. So, feet parallel, toes pointing forward, hip distance apart. Let's cross right ankle over top of left thigh. The right ankle over top of left thigh. Block in front of you or another chair in front of you with the seat facing you. So from here, we're going to just take the right hand and pulse this soft part of the right thigh with the right hand. And we're breathing. Pumping synovial fluid now into this right hip. And then bringing that slowly to stillness. You're going to take your right forearm, slide it under the right calf, lift the leg, and rock your baby here. If you want to name your baby, you can do that or not. It can be an anonymous baby. So you can circle that femur into the hip bone, that pelvic girdle, or it could be side to side, east to west. Either one is great. And then replacing the right ankle on top of the left thigh. The arms come down by the side of the body. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, going over that leg, over, over, over. Maybe the hands come to the mat. Elbows. So now the top right foot is flexed. Top right foot is also externally rotated. So you're taking that right foot. External is going out. So you should immediately feel it in your right hip as you do that external rotation. Now, maybe this is a static press, but maybe there's a little movement, side to side movement. That might feel delicious. You can explore the big full body for 4, 3, and slowly letting the torso float upright. Oh, slowly. You should feel it in that outer right hip. Unwinding that top right leg. Right forearm comes behind the back of the right thigh. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg. Bending and straightening for 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And now floating that foot down to the earth. Just bounce the legs a little bit. Crossing left ankle on top of right thigh. Left ankle on top of right thigh. The left hand is going to start pulsing that soft part of the thigh. Avoid the knee joint as best you can. Now here are pretend feet. This is internal rotation. This is external rotation. So sometimes that can be confusing. So just so you know for this side. And so we're pumping that thigh. We're pumping synovial fluid into the left hip. We're sitting tall. And then bringing that to stillness, left forearm slips under left calf, rocking your other baby, the twin. Come up with a name if that feels good or not. And then if you're circling, be sure you circle in both directions. So we're pumping synovial fluid into that left hip. Nice and easy. And then replacing that left ankle on top of right thigh. The top right foot is flexed. Float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, going over, 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 over. This side could be totally different. Maybe your hands get to the earth, maybe to the block, maybe opposite elbows. That top left foot is now externally rotated as well. You should feel it immediately in the outer right hip. And maybe this is a static press. Or maybe little micro movements side to side might feel yummy. You can choose. 4, 2, 1. Very nice. And then coming back. Slow time, floating the torso upright. Now, left forearm comes behind the back of the left thigh. You're going to inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, straighten the leg for 8, 7, sitting tall. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. And then that leg comes down. Maybe shake out the legs a little bit. Let's do this in profile, and then we will rest in Shavasana. So I'm taking my chair at an angle so you can see. So here again, we're sitting closer to the front of the seat of the chair than the back of the chair. From crown of head to tailbone, it's one straight flat line, and you're just going to tilt back. You're going to take one thigh into your chest, maybe a second thigh to the chest. An option. And we're going to start fluttering the feet, and you're squeezing abdomen. 4, 8, 7, 6, pump the belly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly, slowly coming down to stillness, very slowly. We're still in our chair now. The feet are firmly planted, hip distance apart, toes point forward. Stack the palms on right over the heart or hook the thumbs together, placing it over the heart. That's Ego Mudra in yoga. So grinding the four corners of each foot into the earth, we're going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand up, but this time we're going to hover with little pumps over the seat of the chair. Try not to completely collapse the torso. So stay upright as best you can for 4, 3, 2, 1. Re-straighten the legs and fold the arms. Inhale, exhale. Drawing the energy, inhale up the center of the body, exhale, spread it around. Inhale, drawing energy up the center of the body, exhale, spreading it around. And then slowly again, returning to your seat, sitting in your chair. Feet are flat. You can sit into the back of the chair at this point. And just make sure the feet are flat. You're sitting tall. You might want to pull the flesh away from the sits bones. And once you've organized arms and legs, just allow the eyes to drop closed. You could rest your hands on the thighs, palms down for grounding or palms up for receiving. You can choose. And just allowing the eyes to drop closed, relaxing the face and the jaw, the back of the neck. And again, noticing relaxation forming in the soles of the feet, moving into the feet, the ankles, the low legs, the knees, and now the thighs, as though you're placing your legs and feet into a delicious hot tub. The softness moves into the belly, the hips, the pelvis, the buttocks, the low back releases. And then that softness moves from the belly into the waist, the torso, enveloping all the vital organs, moving up the chest into the shoulders, rolling down both arms all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the fingertips. The softness envelops the throat and the neck, and then it envelops the head, all the way to the crown of the head. The back of the neck releases, the face and the jaw let go. The tongue lies at the bottom of the mouth, teeth slightly apart. Eyes sink deep into the skull, as though a white circle of healing light permeates the entire body. Noticing back body and front body, right side and left side. Noticing the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. And here's a quote from Pema Chodron from her book, Welcoming the Unwelcome. And it's about experiencing the now. Whenever we are between here and there, whenever one thing has ended and we're waiting for the next thing to begin, whenever we're tempted to distract ourselves or look for an escape route, we can instead let ourselves be open, curious, tentative, vulnerable. One easy way to practice emptiness is just to pause. You can do this whenever you remember. It's very simple. Slow down and abruptly stop. Look out and touch in with the present moment. Doing so breaks up the stream of concepts and mental chatter that overlay your experience. It enables you to touch in with the timelessness of the present moment. If we continue to venture out of our comfort zone and increase our tolerance for such feelings, our lives will change. Instead of feeling like we have to wear armor to defend ourselves as we go through our days, It will feel more as if we're watching a movie. One of the great results of practicing this way is that we feel like we have nothing to lose. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana here for as long as feels right, please feel free to stay right there. But if you're ready to meet the day, begin to bring some gentle movement to fingers and toes and arms and legs. And then scanning the body, noticing the effects of the practice, and thanking the body for all it does all day, every day, and bringing to mind one thing for which you are grateful. And on the next inhale, let's float the palms up overhead, hands meet in prayer, dropping down the midline, stopping at the heart, Samastiti. May you be happy. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May you know peace. I salute the bright light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan.